looked up to him when I was a kid. I thought, oh, I also want to do that. So, and then he would take me into the deep part, even though I wasn't allowed. And then my father would have discussions with the swimming safety guy. He said, you have to go out. He said, yeah, but I'm with him. It's okay. And but that was an enabler. And so if I look at how I treat my own children, I went swimming with them since they were a baby. And they also teach you, if they swallow water or they're afraid, and you're like, oh, are you okay? And that will make them feel afraid. If you say, okay, that's fun, here we go. So that was the basics. And I think I also translated that to my kids nowadays. But my father said, everywhere we went, he would jump in the sea. So everywhere I go, I jump in the sea. Everywhere my son now goes, he jumps in the water. And that is a nice vibe if you connect it to positive emotions, of course.
That's great. That's a great story. And it is about generations. So it's father, son, so it goes on.
Yeah.
When I was, I think, 5 years old, my parents lived in Singapore, and my dad, we lived in a hotel for a bit because he was in a new job, and he just threw me in the water.
Okay.
And he just waited for me to either appear or drown.
Yeah.
And so I appeared and swam. So that was my lesson.
Okay, yeah.
In the water, off you go.
But maybe to complete the life cycle of my swimming history.
That was my plan, and that's what also did on both races, And but my trainings were the same. I mean, if you repeat what you are used to do on your training, I think you can afford it better. And your feelings there that you are going easier because you are going on the first period of the race down to the river. Your arms don't get hard that much because like they are flowing, and it's less tired than swimming in a flat surface. I mean, it's even easier than swimming in a swimming pool, because you are going on the current of the river. Then
current,
then it's easier. It's much easier. Then if you repeat the same, you feel like you are in a couple of hours or 3 hours swimming and you're still feeling well. Then that's important, because the hard part is at the end. It's there when everything starts and when you have to be strong-minded.
Good advice. Thank you. That's great. That's very useful for people who are coming along, who haven't done it before.
Yeah.
So thank you for that, Ernest. So last points then, maybe just to wrap up the conversation. What's your challenge for 2026? What are you looking to do this year?
I am planning to go back to Ultra Ever. Actually, I was talking with Luisa about it. Because it's my favorite race. I love it a lot, and but I have to check. I am just waiting for some other family things. Then I cannot confirm yet that I can be there on 5th July. I think it's the date.
Yeah.
And but as far as it's possible for me, I will go there. But apart from that, I am just preparing for a half Ironman. Half distance, middle distance triathlon in Sevilla at the beginning of May. I am also registered for a Blackyard Ultra race here close to Sabadell in a couple of months in March. And next week I have the Catalan Swimming Master Championships as well. Then a little bit of everything. I mean,
that was good.
I just compete in everything that appears in front of me, and not specifically swimming. It's my favorite sport. It's where I enjoy more because it's from where I come. But I also like running and bike riding. Then I do a little bit of everything. Just depends on how I feel.
Yeah, nice, lovely. Thank you.
Okay.
That's a great conversation. Thank you so much, Ernest. That's brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, and hopefully we can see you at Ultra Ebre.
Yeah, Probably.
in a few months. But yeah, but thanks so much.
Read the book about Wim Hof, who was the guy who was doing some ice dips and some breathing exercises and stuff like this. So I read his book, I tried an ice dip, and I found out that this is the thing exactly for me. So I loved every second of it, and I want to do more. So I found Josef Köberl, who is a famous ice swimmer living here in Vienna, and I met him and joined him for a few swims. And like swims, we went into the water. He was swimming, and I was just waiting in the water because my swimming was not really good. So I did just some 25 or 50-meter breaststroke until he finished his 1,000-meter swim in the ice water. And yeah, I liked it so much that I wanted to swim like him. So I hired a swim coach, and I started learning freestyle, and then I did more and more and more swimming. And at the moment, I am at 6-7 sessions per week, swim sessions, mostly in the pool, but also a little bit in the open water, where I do mostly my long swims, or in the winter time, the cold swims. And I do 2 to 3 strength sessions per week as well, some mobility, stability, and some exercises like this as well. And yeah, I'm trying to bring my swimming to a higher level.
To be clear, Peter, people who don't know, you've got a very big following on Instagram in terms of swimming. It's 105,000 followers, I believe, which is incredible. And I think it puts you in the top 10 in the world. You were telling me in Madeira. So that's your community. So your community is doing two things, isn't it? You're swimming amongst it and learning and enjoying and picking up new ideas, but also you have a chance to pay that back and give your information. Is that how you see it?
Yes, exactly. This is how I see it. Yeah, when I started to swim, then I've got a lot of help and tips and advices from other swimmers, and I'm still getting some from higher level swimmers. And I would like to give this back to the swimming community. So I try to share all the good, but also the bad moments of me, and also some tips and tricks for swimming or races or whatever, to share with other people, because I've got this information as well from a lot of different others experienced swimmers or athletes. So I would like to give it back. Yeah, and as my community is growing, the more I can give back, because I can reach more people with this information. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. That's brilliant.
I've really enjoyed the events. I've done the Greater Manchester Swim and done the mile a few times, and I just love the whole experience. I did the mile, and then I thought I wanted to do their overnight 12-hour one at Boundary Water Park, but felt a little bit outclassed by all the people who were there. In the end, there were 2 other girls who were really, really good swimmers, who one trying for the channel, one's done end-to-end in lake swims in the Lake District. And I said I'd go along and be their 3rd person. So I went, as soon as I got there and saw all these other people who were channel swimmers, round Jersey swimmers, I did have a bit of a blip. But they said, you're not there to compete against us. You're there to do against yourself and just enjoy it. So I did the 4 miles overnight. Swam a mile every 3 hours, and I absolutely loved it. I just felt incredible. I felt I could do anything, so much so that I got home and signed up for their 5K.
Swim with USwim, you also have a lot of support and a lot of motivation from both Karen and Dave, but also the USwim community as well. It is a big thing, and I just have to keep myself going right to the end, and the feeling at the end is amazing. You can't beat it. So I did my first marathon swim at USwim this summer in the lead up to Annecy. So that was the 10 kilometers at the Media City swim. And that was hard. That was really hard, because that was the furthest I'd ever swum in one go. I've swum further, broken up, but in one go, that was the furthest I'd ever swum. But just the motivation that you get from the people that are around, the support that you get from the people that are on the water, the whole U-Swim community and Karen and Dave, it's just, you know, they'll cheer you into the water, they'll cheer you out of the water. They'll, you know, Dave, when he's on his water safety on his boat, you know, he'll give you loads of encouragement. And it's a very safe space to push yourself in.